Yo, 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 mic check 1 2 1 2. What is up? What did I just knock over? What is up, everybody? Who the hell knows? My table's full of stuff. Again, YouTube didn't do my notifications, but yet I email them and they act as if it's my subscribers' fault that you guys don't have your notification bells on, right? I even screenshot your comments and said, look, they're not getting notifications, but they're just, whatever. Anyways, hey Atika, yo, I swear to God, every time I think of one of my babies and I'm like thinking they haven't emailed me in a minute, all of a sudden I'll see you. It's like you guys read my mind or I'm reading yours, one or the other. Anyway, so I'm showing you a simple strawberry love spell. Hey, Ro, miss you. Okay. I can't look at the live, you guys. I can't. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, y'all, because I don't want to get distracted. Okay, so I'm not looking at the live right now. So, again, I know I've been, hitting you guys with a lot of videos, okay? Feel lucky, because I never do that. But I'm really, starting this kick where I'm going to show you guys easy stuff. Because I'm like, what's the point of my channel if you guys aren't ever going to do the spells because they're so elaborate? Thank you, Sadna. Sahadna? Sorry, I know I butchered that name. Anyway, this is very simple, okay? All you're going to need is 2 figure candles to represent you and your partner, or if it's 2 females, 2 males, whatever, okay? Now, you can use regular taper candles if that's all you have, but I implore you, figure candles are the easiest thing to find. You can literally get them at any Botanica. And if you don't have a Botanica, you can literally find them online every single where. Okay? I'm going to actually sell them on my website. And don't even get me started, you guys. I have somebody working on it. Anyway, so what you're going to do, and I have pictures. Okay, this is an example, but I did use real pictures of clients or my client and her target, because I'm not going to waste my shit, period. Even if it's an example, I'm using real names, okay? Anyways, or real pictures, whatever. So what I did, I have his picture under his side, her pictures under her side. On the forehead of the picture, I wrote, I miss, let's say Jane Doe. I miss Jane Doe. I love Jane Doe. I need Jane Doe, right? And then on his heart, I put her name and date of birth all over his chest. Okay? Now, on his figure candle, I wrote his name on the bottom and date of birth, okay? And I also wrote it going up the torso 3 times. But on his head, I wrote her name and date of birth. On his head, I wrote her name and date of birth on his heart, and I wrote her name and date of birth on his groin. Okay, now if you're using a taper candle, let's say this is just a regular taper candle, right? If you insist on being lazy and not getting your figure candle, say this is the head, this is the heart, this is the groin. So you would just kind of measure it out to, what it would be on the person. Okay? So now in her, what I did is I put her own name on her head because I want her to think of herself. I want her to think for herself. Okay? I wrote her name on her heart because I want her to love herself, put herself first. And I wrote her name on the bottom here just to represent, this being her. And I wrote on her feet his name and date of birth to symbolize him being at her feet. I always do this whenever I do figure candles, okay? Whenever I do hoodoo and I use figure candles, that's what I do, all right? Very effective. Now, what I have on her picture, I just have her name and date of birth, Okay, I put her name and date of birth on her head on the picture. I wrote her name and date of birth on her heart on her picture for the same reason. I want her to love herself, and I want her to put herself first and think about herself. Okay, that's why I did that. Now, here I have 7 strawberries, which I've blessed and baptized. Okay, so for the deity I'm working with, her number 7. So that's why I use 7, okay? For 1 is an offering to her. Hi, Maheki. And hi, Jean. I love you guys. Lean Bean, long time no see, beautiful. Okay, you guys, I can't. Stop. Well, you guys could talk to each other, but I'm trying to pay attention. Anyway, okay, so I blessed each one, okay, and I said this is for love and passion. Strawberries are very good for love and passion. Any fruit pretty much that's red, pomegranate, apple, strawberry, cherry, are good for love, okay, and it's also an offering. Now, on the bottom here, this is full moon water. Now, how do you make full moon water? You either, now this is actually rainwater from the full moon, so it's actually perfect. It was not rain, it was snow that melted, okay? And I collected a shit ton of it. Now, if it doesn't happen to snow or rain on the full moon, then what you do is you simply take spring water, natural water, and you put it out in the moonlight. You can use tap water, but I prefer spring water. I also do that with rose water as well, which I wanted to make this simpler for you guys. Otherwise, I would have used my rose moon water, okay, which is right here. Now, so that's at the bottom. Now, I'm also adding, now this is optional, but it's very effective, a little bit of saffron right inside the water, okay? Water magic is very, very powerful, okay? I'm just going to mix it in there. I also have catnip in the water, okay? I have their pictures underneath them, like so. And I'm going to do something. Now, if this were me and this wasn't just an example, I would do something with the pictures, which I still am because I'm just extra like that. So, in another video, maybe I'll show you what I'll do. But you could just bury the pictures along with the melted wax once it's burned down. But anyway, I'm skipping ahead. Now, so I placed this. This is a heart-shaped dish. But you don't have to use that, okay? But use something where, like a bowl where you could put water at the bottom and saffron. Now, you could omit the saffron if you don't prefer. Saffron and magnetic sand are optional. But definitely catnip, okay? Don't omit the catnip. Now, I use love oil, but you could just use regular olive oil. Olive oil or almond oil is even better. Okay, almond oil is really good for love. That's what I make my love oil with most of the time. Now, so you're going to put almond oil or olive oil on each candle, okay? Of course, you guys know how to bless and baptize and blow life into these, okay? I'll have to make a separate video if you guys don't know how, but I do it in pretty much every one of my videos that I use figure candles, so refer back to one of those. I'm not doing that right now, okay? So, they're both blessed and baptized with holy water or full moon water. You can use either one or spring water. It doesn't really matter, okay? And then, obviously, I put 3 pins. They don't have to have the pink tip, okay? I put 3 pins, 1 in his head, 1 in his heart, 1 in his groin, and I sprinkled this with cinnamon, sugar, and catnip, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to light these, okay? Giving me a little hard time to light, stubborn motherfucker. All right. And then you're going to move them closer and closer as they burn down, okay? Until they're pretty. You're going to move whoever let's say if you're bringing the guy to the girl, whoever has the pins, that's the target. You're going to move it closer and closer, hide under, to yourself, or if you're doing this for somebody else, until they both burn down, okay? On top of the pictures. Now, once that's done, you could do it over a period of days, okay? 3 days, 7 days, 9 days, whatever. Okay, but once it's done, you bury the remnants in a nice spot. Now, I'm going to do a jar spell with the pictures after it's done. You're going to want to use a clear glass container if you put the picture, so because the water and the glass amplify vibration. You can get these at the Dollar Tree, literally, okay? And they have different shapes and stuff. Hearts are obviously good, okay, for love. But you can do a jar spell with this and refer to one of my mini jar spell videos, like a honey jar or something along that line. If you're trying to bring the person back, don't bind the pictures with string. Just stick them together with honey or maple syrup or something of the like, okay? Okay, or you could just bury this with the wax, all right? And that is as simple as it pretty much gets. I mean, everything that I have here, you guys can find. So I hope I'm doing a little bit better with sharing some simpler spells. I'm gonna eventually, obviously not eventually, do my extra, elaborate stuff too on my channel, but I am gonna do both to make everybody happy. Okay, how's that? How you like them apples? Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. See you in the next video. Love and light. Toodles, bitch.